Hello everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junkmaster3, and it is time for another update video. Believe it or not, and the cap is also back because, like you probably watched, if you watched my previous video, my hair just kept going down for some reason. Okay, that sounds really weird, but this is going to be a let's see here, a VHS and DVD update. So we have three VHS tapes, and the rest are DVDs, and most of these are just in random order. I mean, I usually do the things when I keep the horror films for last, but it just all of a sudden it's just random here. So yeah, that's how it is sometimes. So yeah, let's start with the three VHS tapes. First up, we have now what's it called in English? The Secret of Nim. This is the first film, and this is also by Don Bluth. Just want to mention that. And I actually already have this film, and probably you just think, why the hell did you pick it up on VHS if you already have the film? Well, that edition of the film does not come with the Swedish dubbed version, but this one has the Swedish dub to it, and I think I might have seen this when I was really young. So, and this was the only way to get the Swedish dub of it, so that's the reason why I picked this one up. So, The Secret of Nim, the first one, and also picked up the sequel. For some reason, this one I have a really good memory of. Sorry for, it's just can't see for shit. This one I remember that I had really good memories of because I think I used to borrow it from the local library, and yeah, I used to really love this one. I'm not too sure if I would like it as much as I did before. And this, once again, I already have this on DVD, and once again, it's the same reason why I picked up the first one this one, because this comes with the Swedish dubbed version. So yeah, I remember this one to be really good, but then again, I've only heard really bad things about it like in recent years. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, The Secret of Nim 2. Yeah. Then we have the last VHS tape that I picked up, and this is a film which I've actually watched on YouTube, and this is definitely a film that needs a DVD or Blu-ray release. Really amazing, awesome horror film in my opinion. I mean, not really the greatest or anything, but I think it has some really awesome creature effects to it. The Rejuvenator. This is a British UK release VHS copy. Unfortunately, I can't show the back because of nudity. So, but yeah, if you like your creature films in general or like mutation films in general, you go pick this one up. This is from 1988. Yeah, and if any of those companies that watch this video, this is definitely a film that needs to get released. I can clearly see like 88 Films release this or something like that. So, yeah, the Rejuvenator. I think it's known as something else as well, but I just can't remember it at the moment. Now on to the DVDs. First up, we have an anime called The Boy and the Beast, which came out a couple of years ago. I've started to get more and more into the anime genre from in recent years. So yeah, and the Japanese, they really know how to make some really great ones. So yeah, The Boy and the Beast. Only heard good things about it. Then I picked up I think this is a classic. I'm not sure if this is an action film or a horror film. Maybe it's like a weird mix in between, but a Shaw Brothers production. And I don't think I've seen any Shaw Brothers film to be honest with you. So the film is called The Oily Maniac. I mean, just look at that cover art. I mean, it really does look like a horror film than a straightforward. Oh god, my alarm is going off because yeah, why should I have luck with me today? But yeah, anyway, The Oily Maniac, never seen this one, but I only heard good things about it. So yeah, gonna be awesome to check that one out. Then we have not a horror film, an action film, which I actually have already watched. And the film is called Chain of Command with Roy Scheider, Patrick Muldoon, Michael Biehn. This was so. The thing is, it wasn't as... I mean, I was really hoping for a so bad it's good type of film, but it was too good to be so bad it's good, and it was too bad to be a good film, if that makes sense. So it was all around was just pretty meh, forgettable. I mean, watch it if you don't have anything else to do, but otherwise just stay away from it. Then we have a film called Fist of Honor with Sam Jones, who played probably most famous for Flash Gordon, I believe. Or is that the guy? Yeah, I think it is the guy. and this also has what's his name, Abe Vigoda in it. Not seen this one because I think this is an older. Yes, this is a Richard Pepin film, and I think he produced many of those really schlocky 80s and late or early 90s action films, so can be really entertaining. Then we have a film called Ichi. This is from 2008, and this is apparently about a blind female warrior who pretty much kicks ass, or that's what I've been told. I think it has some sort of similarities with Satoichi, which is a really entertaining film. I mean, I've only seen the 2003 version with what's his name? Takashi Kitano. But yeah, this one looks awesome, and I can't wait to finally watch it. So yeah, Ichi. Now, on with the next films in here. Let's go from this. Vile. I've seen this one before. I think I had it in another edition. This is sort of like a Saw and Hostel type film, like a torture. Don't like that term in general, torture porn, but I think that's the closest way to describe this one. But I mean, I really like the whole premise to this. It's basically about these people that I think some of them know each other from before, and some of them don't know each other from before, and they get like locked into this house, and the only way to get out of this alive is by inflicting pain on each other. So they have to get that pain in enough pain to get out of there, if that makes any sense. But there's like a big like loading thing, like, oh, you have to get it to 100% to finally be able to get out of there. So they basically just have to share the pain with each other. That sounds really weird, but they have to inflict pain on each other. That's the easiest way to describe it. So really underrated film in general. I remember I really liked this one. So yeah, Vile. Now let's see here. Continue with this. The next film is a complete blind buy, but the main reason why I picked this one up was because this was going to go out of print. Some experimental type horror film, I believe, from Ireland. I believe it was a film called Tin Can Man. The cover art is really boring though, but I mean, it was going out of print, and it's probably going to go for stupid money if I didn't pick it up. So yeah. Then we have a pretty new film, I believe, from 2000. Oh, it's from this year, I believe. I'm not too sure, but the film is called The Hunt, which has to be one of the most boring titles I've ever heard. I mean, I think I've seen like 3 or 4 other films with the exact same title, and I don't really like that. But I mean, overall, it might be a really entertaining film. I have no idea. I think it's some sort of creature film. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Then the next film, I picked this one up because this looked like some really awesome devilish or cult worshipping type film, or with witches or something like that. And the film is called The Wretched. Really like that cover art, to be honest. So yeah, also a pretty new film. I think this is also from this year or maybe last year, but yeah. Now let's see here. Then we have a film which I'm not sure if this is a horror film or a thriller. Some people say it's just a thriller and not a horror whatsoever, but you never know. The film's called Ma. Heard some mixed things about it, but ready to give it a chance. So yeah, Ma. And that sounded really stupid when I said that. Ma. I don't really know why. Then we have a film which I think this is not a sequel, but I think this might be a remake of an older film. One of the main reasons why I picked it up was because I saw that Rick Moranis and John Candy is in this one. So yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. I think I do have the original somewhere, but I'm not too sure. But always wanted to see this one either way. So yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. Let's see here. Then we have some Japanese stuff coming up here. The next film is called Brave Storm, and this just looks like some Japanese Transformers or something. It looks really weird. Not sure if this is going to be good or not, because for those of you who know me well, I do not like the Transformers films. I still stick to that, and I just think it looks like 2 piles of junk just having sex with each other. I just think that's like, or making out with each other. I just think it's 2 big junkyards having sex with each other. That's what Transformers films looks like. But Japanese films, I mean, most of those films, they are either really silly that it's like so hilarious and funny, and some of them are genuinely really a good film. Or good films. So yeah. The next film is I think this is considered a classic among the Japanese cinema, but the film is called Harakiri from, I believe this might be from the 50s, I'm not too sure. It doesn't say here on the back, but no, 62, yeah. I think this is considered a classic, and this is with Tatsuya Nakadai? I'm not really sure, I probably butchered his name, but yeah. Then the next film is another Japanese film called Shoplifters. Some drama film, never seen before, but ready to give it a chance. Then we have a film which I remember my mother actually read this book for me when I was a kid, and I remember that I really, really liked that book. So I was like, okay, I didn't realize they made a film about this, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a chance. So Matilda really liked the book, which is this one is based on. Not sure if this film is gonna be any good or not, but still looks entertaining, and I've only heard good things about it. So yeah. Now let's see here. The next one is an Indonesian action film. I think Indonesian or American. I think it's like a co-production or something. I might be completely wrong about that, but the next one is a film called Headshot. Yeah, I don't really know. Apparently it's from some actors from the Raid 1 and the Raid 2. Ironically, I've only seen the Raid 2, which is just really weird. But I think I watched it on TV when it aired sometime in the middle of the night, and don't remember anything about it. I have the first one in my collection, but I don't have the second one in my collection. So that's another film I need to get as soon as possible. So yeah, Headshot. Let's see here. The next film is, I'm not sure what this is called in. Yeah, that's the original title. This was quite recently released by Studio S, and I really like Studio S because they mostly release films which are considered cult classics, or like more like forgotten films that needs more recognition and more attention. So I decided to pick this one up because this is a World War II film, and I'm a big fan of most of those films that takes place through that period of time. So the film is called Hitler: The Last 10 Days. This is with what's his name, Alec Guinness, who portrays Hitler, and I also think what's his name, Josh Ackland is also in this one. I'm not really sure how big of a role he has in this one, and yeah, I'm probably not gonna show this movie in this video any longer because I'm probably gonna get flagged just because of that image on the front cover. But yeah, you never know. People are just so butthurt today in general, so you never know what's gonna happen. Then we have Iron Eagle 2 and Iron Eagle 3. I have the first one, but I haven't seen it yet, so I was like, why the hell should I not get part 2 and part 3? And I believe there's also a part 4, but that seems to be really hard to come across, and it seems like it's next to impossible to get a hold of, really. So yeah. The last thing in this update video is going to be this box set, Star Trek Enterprise. This is the series which came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. I'm a big fan of Star Trek Voyager, and I was like, okay, I need to watch some more Star Trek series in general, like TV series. And this is one which I've heard really good things about, and I'm probably gonna pick up Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek The Next Generation as well, once I get enough money again. No, that sounds really weird, but I mean, apparently the Star Trek Deep Space Nine also came in a similar type of box set, but unfortunately that just went out of print, so that's really a bummer. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find it elsewhere. So that was the entire collection update, or like DVD update, or Blu-ray, not Blu-ray, but DVD and VHS update. Sorry for mumbling on for almost 15 minutes, but that's just how it goes sometimes, and I don't wanna talk way too much in my videos because otherwise you would just get bored. So yeah, keep your eyes open for the next video. I will really try to get that damn video made about my favorite horror films from the last decade. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye bye.